Welcome students. Today we will move to exercise 11.2 word problems related to that linear equation. So first what you have to do, you have to read the statement clearly, carefully. Okay, first step what you have to do, read the statement carefully to determine what is given and what is to be determined. That you have to make clear in your mind first. Then denote the unknown quantity by any variable, say x, y or z, that you can choose your choice. Usually we will choose x only. Then translate the mathematical statement to form an equation. Okay, so that given statement you have to, using that statement, you have to form an equation. Then solve the equation to find the unknown quantity. That are the steps that we have to follow to solve word problems from this chapter. So first we will move to exercise 11.2 first question. All of you read that question. If 7 is subtracted from 3 times a number, the result is 56. Then find the number. Okay. Once again, read that statement. If 7 is subtracted from 3 times a number, the result is 56. Find the number. Okay. So, 7 is subtracted from 3 times a number. So, all that will depends on that particular number, isn't it? So that number we have to choose as x. Then we are able to form the equation. So let us see how to solve. So that number we choose as x. Then what? 3 times a number. How we can find out 3 times a number? 3 into x. Okay. Then 7 subtracted from 3 times a number means 3x minus 7. Okay. So 3x minus 7 is given as how much? 56. So what we got? A linear equation in one variable. Now you know how to solve it. Solve and find out the value of x. Okay. Now the second question. Read the second question. Find two numbers such that one of them exceeds the other by 9 and their sum is 75. Once again, we have to find how many numbers? Find two numbers. We have to find two numbers such that, what is the condition? One of them exceeds the other by 9. So that one number we have to choose as x. Then what will be the other number? Exceeds the other by 9 means x plus 9. And their sum is 75. So how we can form the equation in that question? Let that one number be x, then the other number clearly it will be x plus 9. From the question it is given in that way. Then they said the sum of these two is 75. So x plus x plus 9 is equal to 75. X plus x, you know, 2x. 2x plus 9 is equal to 75. So from that solve for x. So x is equal to 33 you will get. Then what will be x plus 9? 33 plus 9 you will get a 42. Therefore the numbers are 33 and 42. Now let us move to the third question. The sum of three consecutive numbers is 66. Find the numbers. What do you mean by consecutive numbers? 1, 2, 3 are three consecutive numbers. 6, 7, 8, another three consecutive numbers. 5, 6, 7, next consecutive numbers. Then 21, 22, 23, 24 are all consecutive numbers. Okay, so nearby numbers they meant. So here it is given a sum of three consecutive numbers is 66. Find the numbers. So what we have to do? First we have to choose that three consecutive numbers. Okay, let x plus 1, x plus 2 be the three consecutive numbers. Then what they said, the sum of that three numbers is 66. So how we can write? X plus 1 plus x plus 2 is equal to 66. From that we will get this like 3x plus 3 is equal to 66. So 3x is equal to 63 will come. X is equal to 63 by 3. X is equal to 21. Then what will be x plus 1? 21 plus 1. 22, then x plus 2 is 21 plus 2, 23. So which all are the consecutive numbers? 21, 22 and 23 are the 3 consecutive numbers. Now we will move to the fourth question from the exercise. The sum of 3 consecutive odd numbers is 69. Find the numbers. 3 consecutive odd numbers. So which are, can you suggest some example for 3 consecutive odd numbers? 1, 3, 5. There are 3 consecutive odd numbers. Okay. Then 5, 7, 9. Another 3 consecutive odd numbers. Okay. So how we can choose that 3 consecutive odd numbers? If 1, we are choosing the first number, next consecutive odd number is 3, isn't it? What is the difference between 1 and 3? 2. So if you are choosing x as the first number, second consecutive odd number we can choose as x plus 2. Okay. Then what about 1 and 5? 4 is the difference, isn't it? So x plus 4 will come. So first we have to choose that 3 consecutive numbers, x, x plus 2 and x plus 4. Then what they said, the sum of that 3 consecutive numbers is 69. So we can write as x plus 2 plus x plus 4 is equal to 69. So 3x plus 6 is equal to 69 we will get. Solve for x, you will get the value of x as 21. Okay. Then x plus 2 find out 23, x plus 4 find out, then 25 will get. So which all are the 3 consecutive numbers? Consecutive odd numbers. 21, 23, 25 are the 3 consecutive odd numbers. Okay. Now we will move to the fifth question from the exercise. The sum of the ages of a father and his son is 60 years. If the son's age is 30 years less than father's age, so son's age here depends on father's age. So which one we have to choose x here? Father's age we have to choose as x. Then what will be son's age? X minus 30. Then find the age of the father. So now we got father's age as well as son's age. Now take the sum. That will be equal to 60 years. So you will get the equation, then solve for x. Okay. So first what we have to do? Father's age we have to choose as x. Okay. Then son's age will be x minus 30. So x plus x minus 30 is equal to 60 will come. Then 2x minus 30 is equal to 60. Then from that the value of x is equal to 45. Okay. So what we got here? Father's age we got as 45. That only they ask us to find out. So father's age is equal to 45. Do all this in your notes and submit.